This is the Variety Show 2024. I wanted to talk about one of my favorite Hollywood movies of all time, The Truman Show, with the actor Jim Carrey. This movie came out in 1998, and there's a lot, you know, people that think that movie was prophetic in a lot of ways. And the connection I want to make to The Truman Show being a prophetic movie back in 1998 when it was released is maybe The Truman Show is the Trump show, where Jim Carrey plays Truman Burbank, which is because of Burbank, California, which is part of Hollywood. That's where a lot of the studios are in Hollywood. So he played the character Truman Burbank, where his whole life is a movie. He was born in a Hollywood soundstage, and the whole world was watching his life play out from birth, and it was the first of its kind to say his whole life was a reality television show, and a global audience was watching Jim Carrey, everything he was doing, going to work, and even when he was sleeping, even when he was snoring, and everything about him, they were just watching. And you can make the connection to say that the movie, The Truman Show, was about the Matrix, saying that our lives are a matrix and we live in a matrix simulation, going to a 9 to 5 job, driving the car, the postman, the mailman comes by every single day at this time of the day. The mailman comes by and brings your mail, going to the grocery store. So you can make the connection to say, does the hamster wheel ever stops spinning from life to death, from birth to death? It's like a hamster wheel. It never stops spinning until you die. So we live in this matrix, in other words. And we saw probably a lot of this during the pandemic, 2020, when COVID hit during the pandemic. Even then, even more so, saying that some said it was like the Twilight Zone, but you can also say it was also like the Truman Show. So I think the Truman Show, saying he busted at the end of the movie, he busted out of the matrix and he realized that his life is like a prison, and he saw that like we're in a prison and we don't even know we're in a prison. So that's what a lot of people think is the message of the movie. But you could apply it to Trump, to Donald Trump, and say that even the name, Truman and Trump, saying that the Truman Show was really maybe even showing the Trump show, saying that Trump was on The Apprentice, reality television, and they parade Donald Trump in these courtrooms with his legal problems, unprecedented, and watching Trump in and out of courtrooms to say it's like we're all watching a movie. We're watching Trump um, in the courtroom and getting sentenced and stuff, and his mugshot, to saying it's like we're watching a movie. It's like we're watching the Trump show. We're watching a movie. We're watching a real life movie because Donald Trump, 24/7 around the clock, watching what he's doing. And so I think the movie probably connects to Trump as well, even a play on words. The Truman Show could have been a foreshadowing of the Trump show that we're watching really over the last 9 years, ever since he entered the political arena. So you can leave me your comments on this. This has been the Variety Show 2024.